The Emerald Tablets of Thoth the Atlantean is technically a modern-day text first appearing nearly a century ago. It is often confused with the Emerald Tablet, also known as the Smaragdine Tablet or the Tabula Smaragdina, which is at least 1,300 years old. Although one of these texts has a modern inception and the other is very ancient, they both relate to the same historical figure, Hermes Trismegistus. From the 3rd or 2nd century BC, Greek texts which were attributed to Hermes Trismegistus began to appear in Hellenistic Egypt. These texts, known as the Hermetica, are a heterogeneous collection of works that encompass alchemical, magical, astrological, and medicinal elements. They culminate in the mystical philosophical treatises of the Corpus Hermeticum from the 2nd or 3rd century. In one of these works, the Cor Chasmal, also known as the Pupil of the World, Hermes engraves and conceals his teachings before ascending to the heavens, quote, so that every generation born after the world should seek them, end quote. And this is where the Emerald Tablets of Thoth the Atlantean pick up the timeline. In 1930, Maurice Doreal, who was originally from Sulphur Springs, Oklahoma, published the book Emerald Tablets of Thoth the Atlantean. One of the common criticisms about Doreal's work is that he never produced any actual tablets. However, such critics likely did not even read the preface of the book, because it clearly explains the chain of events. Quote, the history of the tablets translated in the following pages is strange and beyond the belief of modern scientists. Their antiquity is stupendous, dating back some 36,000 years BC. The writer is Thoth, an Atlantean priest-king who founded a colony in ancient Egypt after the sinking of the mother country. He was a builder of the Great Pyramid of Giza, erroneously attributed to Cheops. In it, he incorporated his knowledge of the ancient wisdom and also securely secreted records and instruments of ancient Atlantis. For some 16,000 years, he ruled the ancient race of Egypt, from approximately 52,000 BC to 36,000 BC. At that time, the ancient barbarous race among which he and his followers had settled had been raised to a high degree of civilization. Thoth was an immortal. That is, he had conquered death, passing only when he willed, and even then not through death. His vast wisdom made him ruler over the various Atlantean colonies, including the ones in South and Central America. When the time came for him to leave Egypt, he erected the Great Pyramid over the entrance to the great halls of Amenti, placed in it his records, and appointed guards for his secrets from among the highest of his people. In later times, the descendants of these guards became the pyramid priests, by which Thoth was deified as the god of wisdom, the recorder, by those in the age of darkness which followed his passing. In legend, the halls of Amenti became the underworld, the halls of the gods, where the soul passed after death for judgment. During later ages, the ego of Thoth passed into the bodies of men in the manner described in the tablets. As such, he incarnated 3 times, in his last being known as Hermes, the thrice-born. In this incarnation, he left the writings known to modern occultists as the Emerald Tablets, a later and far lesser exposition of the ancient mysteries. The tablets translated in this work are 10, which were left in the Great Pyramid in the custody of pyramid priests. The 10 are divided into 13 parts for the sake of convenience. The last 2 are so great and far-reaching in their import that at present it is forbidden to release them to the world at large. However, in those contained herein are secrets which will prove of inestimable value to the serious student. They should be read, not once, but 100 times, for only thus can the true meaning be revealed. A casual reading will give glimpses of beauty, but more intensive study will open avenues of wisdom to the seeker. But now, a word as to how these mighty secrets came to be revealed to modern man after being hidden for so long. Some 1,300 years BC, Egypt, the ancient Kim, was in turmoil, and many delegations of priests were sent to other parts of the world. Among these were some of the pyramid priests who carried with them the emerald tablets as a talisman by which they could exercise authority over less advanced priestcraft of races descended from other Atlantean colonies. The tablets were understood from legend to give the bearer authority from Thoth. The particular group of priests bearing the tablets immigrated to South America, where they found a flourishing race, the Mayas, who remembered much of the ancient wisdom. Among these, the priests settled and remained. In the 10th century, the Mayas had thoroughly settled the Yucatan, and the tablets were placed beneath the altar of one of the great temples of the sun god. After the conquest of the Mayas by the Spaniards, the cities were abandoned, and the treasures of the temples forgotten. It should be understood that the Great Pyramid of Egypt has been and still is a temple of initiation into the mysteries. Jesus, Solomon, Apollonius, and others were initiated here. The writer, who has a connection with the Great White Lodge, which also works through the pyramid priesthood, was instructed to recover and return to the Great Pyramid the ancient tablets. This, after adventures which need not be detailed here, was accomplished. Before returning them, he was given permission to translate and retain a copy of the wisdom engraved on the tablets. This was done in 1925, and only now has permission been given for part to be published. It is expected that many will scoff, yet the true student will read between the lines and gain wisdom. If the light is in you, the light which is engraved in these tablets will respond. Now, a word as to the material aspect of the tablets. They consist of 12 tablets of emerald green formed from a substance created through alchemical transmutation. They are imperishable, resistant to all elements and substances. In effect, the atomic and cellular structure is fixed, no change ever taking place. In this respect, they violate the material law of ionization. Upon them are engraved characters in the ancient Atlantean language, characters which respond to attuned thought waves, releasing the associated mental vibration in the mind of the reader. The tablets are fastened together with hoops of golden-colored alloy suspended from a rod of the same material. So much for the material appearance. The wisdom contained therein is the foundation of the ancient mysteries, and for the one who reads with open eyes and mind, his wisdom shall be increased 100-fold. Read. Believe or not, but read, and the vibration found therein will awaken a response in your soul." End quote. Anyone who has watched the Archive's Emerald Tablets of Thoth video likely knows that those last words indeed ring true. Quote, "Read, believe or not, but read, and the vibration found therein will awaken a response in your soul." End quote. The video was produced several years ago and remains one of the Archive's most popular videos of all time. So far, the 2.7 million views have generated 3,000 plus comments, and by far, the most common question asked concerns the 2 forbidden tablets referenced in the preface. Doreal explains that 10 tablets were left in the Great Pyramid in the custody of the pyramid priest. Apparently, he divided those 10 tablets into 13 parts for the sake of convenience, which likely was an effort to keep the topics somewhat self-contained. The true enigma begins when he reveals that the last 2 are so great and far-reaching in their import that at present it is forbidden to release them to the world at large. The natural inclination would be for one to surmise that there are 2 outstanding tablets that have yet to be revealed. Well, some simple deductive logic may lead us to a different conclusion. But before we dig into the Archive's logic on the matter, we want to address the armchair social media philosophers that regularly chime in on the Emerald Tablets of Thoth. Our viewers are likely well aware there is no shortage of YouTube videos, Facebook groups, Reels, Shorts, TikToks, etc., professing knowledge about this subject. In fact, One well-known self-proclaimed Thoth expert asserts he has actually seen these 2 tablets. We'll call him Billy C. Recently, in a 27-minute video by Billy C., he made the claim in his title and description that he unveils the mysteries of the 2 forbidden emerald tablets of Thoth, the Atlantean, offering profound insights into ancient wisdom and hidden knowledge. And sure enough, he starts out the video by claiming that he has deciphered the last 2 tablets, which of course the implication being that he has seen them or has a copy of them. The odd thing is, though, for the next 20+ minutes, he never references these tablets directly, nor does he show any text from them. He does, however, drone on about the Great Pyramid with a heavy dose of Chris Dunn's power plant theory. The reason the archive brings this up at all is because it's important for true proponents of the ancient astronaut hypothesis to be vigilant in discerning information that you may add to your knowledge base on this topic. The archive hasn't given much credence to most of what Billy C. asserts once he wanders outside the established research by the likes of Sitchin, von Daniken, and other respected researchers in this field. And that goes for the vast majority of all videos and posts on this subject. It just may not be the best idea to get your information from websites that have more ads than words, nor YouTube channels which prioritize selling you something over giving you solidly researched information. Now, let's get back to that deductive logic. So, without just making up crap and then diverting our viewers to more generalist theories involving the Great Pyramid and mathematical ratios that are already well known by now, the archive starts with the actual text that was written. Doreal published his book in 1930, but it was not like how you think of publishing nowadays. The oldest copy the archive was able to isolate was a first edition from 1939. This copy, like most of his first editions, is an incredibly fragile mimeographed hand-stapled booklet. It is speculated that there may have been less than a dozen first editions, but it is certain that a handful or less survive today. This is a fascinating bit of information because it may help solve the riddle of the last 2 tablets. First of all, from what our research gleaned, the original first edition included the 14th and 15th supplemental tablets. Many places on the internet will claim that these were added later, but the 1939 edition has them. This is extremely important to our deductive conclusions about the final 2 tablets. Doreal explains that the 10 tablets were divided into 13 parts, but then he states the last 2 were forbidden to be given to the world at large. Yet, he includes 2 additional tablets in the text which are designated as supplemental. Could these 2 supplemental tablets actually be the forbidden tablets? The mere fact that only a very limited number of first edition prints were ever disseminated would indeed meet with the requirement of it not being released to the world at large. Moreover, the final 2 tablets in the existing text are also clearly written as though Thoth were the author. Tablet 14 is titled Atlantis, yet there is very little information regarding Atlantis contained therein. The focus is more on the idea that the earth is actually a portal. Thoth says, quote, "Know ye this earth is but a portal, guarded by powers unknown to man. Yet the dark lords hide the entrance that leads to the heaven-born land. Know ye, the way to the sphere of Arulu is guided by barriers opened only to light-born man." End quote. The bulk of this tablet is an explanation about how to pass through the gates of Arulu. Thoth explains, quote, "Now go ye forth and summon thy brothers so that I may impart the wisdom to light thy path when my presence is gone. Come to the chamber beneath my temple. Eat not food until 3 days are past. There will I give thee the essence of wisdom, so that with power ye may shine amongst men. There will I give unto thee the secrets so that ye, too, may rise to the heavens, God-men in truth, as in essence ye be." End quote. Then in Tablet 15, Thoth says, quote, "On Earth, man is in bondage, bound by space and time to the Earth plane. Encircling each planet, a wave of vibration binds him to his plane of unfoldment. Yet within man is the key to releasement. Within man may freedom be found." End quote. Indeed, Tablet 15 is nothing short of direct instructions on achieving astral projection. These two tablets, which provide the realization that mankind has the ability to rise to the heavens as God-men, and the specific instructions on how to achieve it, would certainly qualify as being great and far-reaching in their import. So were Tablets 14 and 15 the two forbidden tablets? Did Doreal slide those in at the end of the text because technically he was not releasing the information to the world at large with such a limited number printed? Of course, there is no way to know for sure. And anyone who tells you they have the answer to this mystery is either severely ill-informed or straight out lying to you. The archive speculates that Tablets 14 and 15 could very well be the two forbidden tablets. And then again, we could be completely wrong. We will not pretend to possess this level of wisdom as many others do on the internet in order to simply sell you a book that never really answers the question. And, of course, there is the possibility that Doreal was a complete charlatan who was inspired by stories from the pulp magazine Weird Tales published in 1929. This is a common debunk of the Emerald Tablets. But the archive is not too concerned about the messenger in this case. As we stated earlier, regardless of authenticity or provenance of these texts, it is obvious to us that the truth lies within these tablets. We have included the full text and narration of Tablets 14 and 15 here so that you can judge for yourself.
List ye, O man, to the deep hidden wisdom, lost to the world since the time of the dwellers, lost and forgotten by men of this age. Know ye, this earth is but a portal guarded by powers unknown to man. Yet the dark lords hide the entrance that leads to the heaven-born land. Know ye, the way to the sphere of Arulu is guarded by barriers opened only to light-born man. Upon earth I am the holder of the keys to the gates of the sacred land. Command I by the powers beyond me to leave the keys to the world of man. Before I depart, I give ye the secrets of how ye may rise from the bondage of darkness. Cast off the fetters of flesh that have bound ye. Rise from the darkness into the light. Know ye, the soul must be cleansed of its darkness, ere ye may enter the portals of light. Thus I established among ye the mysteries so that the secrets may always be found. I, though man may fall into darkness, always the light will shine as a guide. Hidden in darkness, veiled in symbols, always the way to the portal will be found. Man in the future will deny the mysteries, but always the way the seeker will find. Now I command ye to maintain my secrets, giving only to those ye have tested, so that the pure may not be corrupted, so that the power of truth may prevail. List ye now to the unveiling of mystery, list to the symbols of mystery I give. Make of it a religion, for only thus will its essence remain. Regions there are two between this life and the great one, traveled by the souls who depart from this earth. Do it, the home of the powers of illusion. Seek Hetspet, the house of the gods. Osiris, the symbol of the god of the portal, who turns back the souls of unworthy men. Beyond lies the sphere of the heaven-born powers, Arulu, the land where the great ones have passed. There, when my work among men has finished, I will join the great ones of my ancient home. 7 are the mansions of the house of the mighty. 3 guards the portal of each house from the darkness. 15 the ways that lead to the Duat. 12 are the houses of the lords of illusion, facing 4 ways, each of them different. 40 and 2 are the great powers judging the dead who seek for the portal. 4 are the sons of Horus. 2 are the guards of the east and west of Isis, the mother who pleads for her children, queen of the moon, reflecting the sun. Ba is the essence living forever. Ka is the shadow that man knows as life. Ba cometh not unto Ka is incarnate. These are mysteries to preserve through the ages. Keys are they of life and of death. Hear ye now the mystery of mysteries. Learn of the circle, beginningless and endless, the form of He who is one and in all. Listen and hear it. Go forth and apply it. Thus will ye travel the way that I go. Mystery and mystery, yet clear to the light-born, the secret of all I now will reveal. I will declare a secret to the initiated, but let the door be wholly shut against the profane. 3 is the mystery come from the Great One. Here, and light on thee will dawn. In the primeval dwell 3 unities. Other than these, none can exist. These are the equilibrium, source of creation. One God, one truth, one point of freedom. 3 come forth from the 3 of the balance, all life, all good, all power. 3 are the qualities of God in His light home. Infinite power, infinite wisdom, infinite love. There are the powers given to the masters to transmute evil, assist good, use discrimination. 3 are the things inevitable for God to perform, manifest power, wisdom, and love. 3 are the powers creating all things, divine love possessed of perfect knowledge, divine wisdom knowing all possible means, divine power possessed by the joint will of divine love and wisdom. 3 are the circles of existence, the circle of light where dwells nothing but God, and only God can transverse it, the circle of chaos where all things by nature arise from death, and the circle of awareness where all things spring from life. All things animate are of the 3 states of existence, chaos or death, liberty in humanity, and felicity of heaven. 3 necessities control all things, beginning in the great deep, the circle of chaos, plenitude in heaven. 3 are the paths of the soul, man, liberty, light. 3 are the hindrances, lack of endeavor to obtain knowledge, non-attachment to God, attachment to evil. In man, the 3 are manifest. 3 are the kings of power within. 3 are the chambers of the mysteries, found yet not found in the body of man. Hear ye now of He who is liberated, freed from the bondage of life into light. Knowing the source of all worlds shall be open. Aye, even the gates of Arulu shall not be barred. Yet heed, O man, who wouldst enter heaven. If ye be not worthy, better it be to fall into the fire. Know ye the celestials pass through the pure flame. At every revolution of the heavens, they bathe in the fountains of light. List ye, O man, to this mystery. Long in the past, before ye were man born, I dwelled in ancient Atlantis. There in the temple I drank of the wisdom, poured as a fountain of light from the dweller. Give the key to ascend to the presence of light in the great world. Stood I before the Holy One enthroned in the flower of fire. Veiled was He by the lightnings of darkness, else my soul by the glory have been shattered. Forth from the feet of His throne, like the diamond, rolled forth 4 rivers of flame from His footstool, rolled through the channels of clouds to the man world. Filled was the hall with spirits of heaven. Wonder of wonders was the starry palace. Above the sky, like a rainbow of fire and sunlight, were formed the spirits. Sang they the glories of the Holy One. Then from the midst of the fire came a voice. Behold the glory of the first cause. I beheld that light, high above all darkness, reflected in my own being. I attained, as it were, to the God of all gods, the Spirit Son, the sovereign of the sun spheres. Again came the voice. There is one, even the first, who hath no beginning, who hath no end, who hath made all things, who govern all, who is good, who is just, who illumines, who sustains. Then from the throne there poured a great radiance, surrounding and lifting my soul by its power. Swiftly I moved through the spaces of heaven. Shown was I the mystery of mysteries, shown the secret heart of the cosmos. Carried was I to the land of Arulu, stood before the lords in their houses. Opened they the doorway so that I might glimpse the primeval chaos. Shuddered my soul to the vision of horror, shrank back my soul from the ocean of darkness. Then saw I the need for the barriers, saw the need for the lords of Arulu. Only they with their infinite balance could stand in the way of the inpouring chaos. Only they could guard God's creation. Then did I pass around the circle of 8, saw all the souls who had conquered the darkness, saw the splendor of light where they dwelled. Longed I to take my place in their circle, but longed I also for the way I had chosen, when I stood in the halls of Amenti and made my choice to the work I would do. Passed I from the halls of Arulu down to the earth space where my body lay. Arose I from the earth where I rested, stood I before the dweller, gave my pledge to renounce my great right until my work on earth was completed, until the age of darkness be past. List ye, O man, to the words I shall give ye. In them shall ye find the essence of life. Before I return to the halls of Amenti, taught shall ye be the secrets of secrets, how ye too may arise to the light. Preserve them and guard them, hide them in symbols so the profane will laugh and renounce. In every land form ye the mysteries, make the way hard for the seeker to tread. Thus will the weak and the wavering be rejected. Thus will the secrets be hidden and guarded, held till the time when the will shall be turned. Through the dark ages waiting and watching, my spirit shall remain in the deep hidden land. When one has passed all the trials of the outer, summon ye me by the key they ye hold. Then will I, the initiator, answer, come from the halls of the gods in Amenti. Then will I receive the initiate, give him the words of power. Hark ye, remember these words of warning. Bring not to me one lacking in wisdom, impure in heart, or weak in his purpose. Else I will withdraw from ye your power to summon me from the place of my sleeping. Go forth and conquer the element of darkness. Exalt in thy nature thine essence of light. Now go ye forth and summon thy brothers so that I may impart the wisdom to light thy path when my presence is gone. Come to the chamber beneath my temple. Eat not food until 3 days are past. There will I give thee the essence of wisdom, so that with power ye may shine amongst men. There I will give unto thee the secrets, so that ye too may rise to the heavens, God-men in truth as in essence ye be. Depart now, and leave me while I summon those ye know of, but as yet know not. Now ye assemble, my children, waiting to hear the secret of secrets which shall give ye power to unfold the God-man, give ye the way to eternal life. Plainly shall I speak of the unveiled mysteries. No dark sayings shall I give unto thee. Open thine ears now, my children, hear, and obey the words that I give. First I shall speak of the fetters of darkness which bind ye in chains to the sphere of the earth. Darkness and light are both of one nature, different only in seeming, for each arose from the source of all. Darkness is disorder, light is order. Darkness, transmuted, is light of the light. This, my children, your purpose in being, transmutation of darkness to light. Hear ye now of the mystery of nature, the relations of life to the earth where it dwells. Know ye, ye are threefold in nature, physical, astral, and mental in one. 3 are the qualities of each of the natures, 9 in all, as above, so below. In the physical are these channels, the blood which moves in vortical motion reacting on the heart to continue its beating. Magnetism which moves through the nerve paths, carrier of energies to all cells and tissues. Akasa, which flows through channels, subtle yet physical, completing the channels. Each of the 3 attuned with each other, each affecting the life of the body. Form they the skeletal framework through which the subtle ether flows. In their mastery lies the secret of life in the body, relinquished only by will of the adept, when his purpose in living is done. 3 are the natures of the astral. Mediator is between above and below, not of the physical, not of the spiritual, but able to move above and below. 3 are the natures of mind, carrier it of the will of the Great One, arbiter of cause and effect in thy life. Thus is formed the threefold being, directed from above by the power of 4. Above and beyond man's threefold nature lies the realm of the spiritual self. 4 is it in qualities, shining in each of the planes of existence, but 13 in 1, the mystical number. Based on the qualities of man are the brothers. Each shall direct the unfoldment of being, each shall channel thee of the Great One. On earth, man is in bondage, bound by space and time to the earth plane. Encircling each planet, a wave of vibration binds him to his plane of unfoldment. Yet, within man is the key to releasement. Within man may freedom be found. When ye have released the self from the body, rise to the outermost bounds of your earth plane. Speak ye the word, Doreal. Then for a time your light will be lifted. Free may ye pass the barriers of space. For a time of half the sun, free may ye pass the barriers of earth plane. See and know those who are beyond thee. Yea, to the highest worlds may ye pass. See your own possible heights of unfoldment. Know all earthly futures of soul. Bound are ye in your body, but by the power ye may be free. This is the secret whereby bondage shall be replaced by freedom for thee. Calm let thy mind be, at rest be thy body, conscious only of freedom from flesh. Center thy being on thy goal of thy longing. Think over and over that thou wouldst be free. Think of this word, Laum illa ganuver, and over in thy mind let it sound. Drift with the sound to the place of thy longing, free from the bondage of flesh by thy will. Hear ye while I give the greatest of secrets, how ye may enter the halls of Amenti, enter the place of the immortals as I did, stand before the lords in their places. Lie ye down in rest of thy body. Calm thy mind so no thought disturbs thee. Pure must ye be in mind and in purpose, else only failure will come unto thee. Vision Amenti as I have told in my tablets. Long with fullness of heart to be there. Stand before the lords in thy mind's eye. Pronounce the words of power I give. Makut, El Shab, El Hel, Serbin, El Sabrut, Zen Ephraim, Karel. Relax thy mind and thy body, then be sure your soul will be called. Now give I the key to Shambhala, the place where my brothers live in the darkness. Darkness, but filled with light of the sun, darkness of earth, but light of the spirit, guides for ye when my day is gone. Leave thou thy body as I have taught thee. Pass to the barriers of the deep hidden place. Stand before the gates and their guardians. Command thy entrance by these words. I am the light. In me is no darkness. Free am I of the bondage of night. Open thou the way of the 12 and the 1, so I may pass to the realm of wisdom. When they refuse thee, as surely they will, command them to open by these words of power. I am the light. For me are no barriers. Open, I command, by the secret of secrets. Edom el ahim sabur suadam. Then, if thy words have been truth of the highest, open for thee the barriers will fall. Now I leave thee, my children. Down, yet up, to the halls shall I go. Win ye the way to me, my children. Truly my brothers shall ye become. Thus finish I my writings. Keys let them be to those who come after, but only to those who seek my wisdom. For only for these am I the key and the way.
The archive appreciates you taking the time to watch this video. The complete version of the Emerald Tablets of Thoth is provided in the link in the description below. If you liked this video, we ask that you press a like and subscribe to the channel. Also, make sure to turn on notifications to receive more great archive content.